Hey, it's me, it's Christin Bela. We're back on another episode. Guess what? We're gonna talk about something really fun. Something maybe you know, but let's talk about that. Where to find models. Where you can find your models. Where you can find your subjects. So we're gonna talk about where to find models. So you might wonder, okay, I wanna do a photo shoot about breakfast as we talk. I love to talk about breakfast. I wanna do a photo shoot about breakfast. Where can I find people? Most of the time when you speak to your friend or your mother, mom, I want to do a photo shoot, you'll be like, you want to do what? They don't understand. Or you want to speak to your close friend, they will be like, oh, I'm not a model, I don't know how to pose, I don't know what to do. So where can you find, or how can you find people to pose for you? Nowadays it's really easy to find a model. Let me explain. You have so many options because everyone want to have a good looking photo for themselves. Maybe your mom, maybe your father, maybe your friend, maybe whoever in your house is down to have a good looking photograph of themselves. So that's not the problem. The problem is how do you convince those people to pose for you because they don't know what to do. So Facebook or Instagram can be a really fast and easy way to find model. Sometimes you can waste a lot of time because people will not totally understand what you're looking for and you will spend so many time to trying to get them to understand what you want to do. So the best way I can advise you is to go on Model Mayan. I'll leave you the name here. So this is a good website because you can find people that have done a photo shoot, people that can do a photo shoot for free, people can do a photo shoot for paid assignment, and you don't need to worry about experience. You know these people have a basic experience to do photo shoots. So that's one way you can find model. What I do sometime, and this always work the best, is just by going outside and speaking to random people. Random people can be really hard to convince, but it can also be more motivated to shoot with you because you will always find somebody that is looking for a good photo for whatever reason I can explain. So have your courage, go outside and speak to a stranger. You will always find somebody that want to do something really cool. When you go to people, example, as I said, you go to people on the street. So make it clear with everyone. You're looking for everyday people. You're not looking for supermodel. You're looking for people of everyday to tell a story. You need to explain to people what you're waiting for. Sometimes you want to do a shoot on the living room. Sometimes you want to do a shoot in the kitchen. Sometimes you want to do a shoot in the bed, waking up, in the shower, taking a bath. You need to make sure you explain to people what you're looking for because stock photography can be really fun, but it can also get really awkward because if you're telling somebody, I want to do a shoot with you, and the person is like, okay, cool. And the next day, I want to come to your house and do a shoot when you wake up. Well, so make sure you explain to people why you're doing a photo shoot. I always use my iPad just to really convince people to show them my previous work and be like, look, this is what I want to do. I want to do something like this. I want to do something like that. And they will be like, okay, this guy is proposing me something good. And the person will easily tell you, well, my apartment looked like that, so maybe we can do a shoot at my house. But do not just tell people, hey, I'm a photographer, I want to do this, I want to do that. I want to come and shoot at your home. They will not let you in. So what you need to do, always have a mood board or always have your previous work and just jump in people and be like, hey, I want to do some photo shoot with you. And to easily find people, you always need to have some inspiration. When I go out, if I want to find some random people, I always take my iPad out so I can show people this is my previous work, this is what I've done before. And I'm looking for you because you can also do this. You don't need to be a professional to pose like this. And when somebody will look at this photo, they will be like, well, my apartment, my office looked like this. And you probably didn't have a location that looked this beautiful. That's why you always need to show people a mood board so they can really understand what you're looking for. Do not just tell to people, hey, I want to do a photo shoot. because you're looking good or because you have something that I'm looking for, and the next day you're calling them, hey, can I come at your place? They will think you were perfect. So to avoid all this problem, make sure you always walk around with a mood board in your phone, or maybe if you have a portfolio, printed portfolio, you can always show them, but I advise you just to have a piece of iPad or phone. Thank you again for listening. I was really happy to share this with you. I think this was really an easy step to get. So stay tuned and we have a lot more video to offer. Thank you. Bye.